Welcome to American Synthetic Rubber Company. Visitor and employee safety is the most important goal of American Synthetic Rubber Company and the subject of this short video.
As a visitor, you are required to watch this video, and afterwards you will be provided with a green safety card, which you will need to present to a security officer each time you visit the plant. This card will be checked at each visit for its expiration date and verification of correct ownership.
There are basic rules you must follow for your safety, the safety of American Synthetic Rubber Company employees, the plant site, and the surrounding community. This video will help you quickly learn all of the basic safety rules observed at our location. American Synthetic Rubber Company will be referred to as ASRC throughout this video.
Entry or exit from the main gate at the security office will not be allowed for any reason during shift changes scheduled daily as follows: 6:50 a.m. to 7:10 a.m., 2:50 p.m. to 3:10 p.m., 6:50 p.m. to 7:10 p.m., and 10:50 p.m. to 11:10 p.m.
Parking lot safety. Vehicles are not allowed to remain parked in the ASRC parking lot to wait for any reason. Vehicles parked in or near the entrance to the main gate have the potential of blocking emergency vehicles. In the event emergency vehicles must gain access to the site, or ASRC is conducting a shift change, or any other situation occurs which may create a large volume of traffic, you may be asked to exit the lot and return at a later time in which we can accommodate your pickup or delivery. Remember, each time you arrive at ASRC, you must present your green safety card to the security officer on duty. The green safety card is valid for 1 year from the date of issue and must be renewed. Without a current card, you will not be allowed to enter the site. At any time while you are on site, you may be asked to produce your green safety card by ASRC personnel, audit team, or safety committee member, so be sure to keep it with you. All vehicles wishing to enter the facility must first have an administrative inspection. Following the administrative inspection, your vehicle may need to be marked with ASRC magnetic placards stating that it is an authorized vehicle.
Hearing the horns. All motor vehicles entering ASRC must be turned off and the keys left in the ignition when not occupied. Radios or music must be shut off while inside the facility in order to hear the plant emergency alarm system. You must also have at least one window on your vehicle slightly open in order to be able to hear our air horns in case of an emergency. The emergency alarm system will sound like air horns on a semi-truck, and they will be sounding a code for plant alert purposes. An example of the code would be 4 blasts, a pause, and then 2 blasts. Those horn blasts will sound similar to this sample. The horn blast will then be repeated several times. The special horn blast sequence will be notifying personnel in the plant of the location of the emergency. In the event you are asked to evacuate an area, please remember to leave keys in the vehicle ignition so emergency response personnel can relocate the vehicle if needed. Please refrain from sounding your air horns in the plant other than to warn personnel or for safe operation of your vehicle. Strobe lights located throughout the plant will be flashing during alarm events. When the emergency alarm sounds, or if you see the strobe lights flashing, immediately pull over if you are driving in the plant and shut down all motors and engines. Remain in your vehicle, check wind direction, windsocks located on tall columns, vessels, or the American flag located at the administration building, and listen to the plant PA system for instructions. Do not restart your motors or engines until the all clear has been sounded. The all clear is a 10-second solid horn burst with no pauses.
Signing in and out. Each time you arrive at ASRC, you must sign in on the daily vehicle registry. All vehicles must stop at the security checkpoint when exiting the plant, and the driver must sign out with the time of your departure. Personal protective equipment. Always wear your personal protective equipment, or PPE, when entering the plant. If you do not have a hard hat, safety glasses, safety shoes, or yellow duck toe caps, or hearing protection, notify the guards and we'll provide you with the appropriate PPE required. You must return the equipment at the time of your departure. It's also a requirement in this facility for everyone to wear long pants. If you do not have long pants, we'll provide a Tyvek paper suit for you to wear while on site.
Critical safety precautions. Due to the chemicals we use to make our products and to comply with the city-county ordinance, there is absolutely no smoking or use of any tobacco products in the plant, including the cab of your truck once you enter. The security guards will explain where you may smoke in the main parking plant entry area. Leave all ignition materials like matches and lighters at the main security checkpoint. You can pick them up when you are signing out and departing.
You must stay with your vehicle while it's filling, pumping, being loaded, or unloaded.
You will be provided with specific instructions to reach your destination inside of the plant via street avenue addresses, building numbers, emergency exits, maps, etc. This information will ensure a safe return to the security office and plant exit.
Do not leave your vehicle unattended with the engine running.
Do not wander around the plant. There are many restricted areas, so please observe all barricades and signage. Do not enter into unauthorized or restricted areas.
Do not block roadways which have yellow gates.
Observe all signs, including stop signs, railroad crossing, and speed limits. The speed limit is a maximum of 15 miles per hour. For your safety and the safety of others, please maintain your vehicular speed under the posted limit. Please remember, there will be pedestrians walking through areas of limited visibility due to steam clouds or other conditions. And there are many areas with high noise where they will have their hearing protection on at all times and will not hear your approach.
Report any safety hazard and/or property damage to the main security office at once. All injuries, accidents, and near-miss accidents must be reported as soon as they occur to the security office at extension 310 or in person at the security office located at the main gate. In the event of an emergency, dial 292 from a plant phone or simply pull a fire alarm. Emergency response personnel are available on site around the clock, so help will respond quickly to any alarm activations.
Absolutely no cameras, cellular phones, recording devices, pagers, or any other portable electronic devices are allowed on company property. You must turn them in at the security office and receive a claim card to retrieve your belongings once you exit the plant. Non-compliance has the potential of resulting in a serious safety hazard or even injury to yourself or an employee.
Co-drivers must remain inside the vehicle at all times. For everyone's safety, no pets are allowed on plant grounds. Pets traveling with drivers must remain in the driver's vehicle at all times. No firearms of any type are allowed on site. There are no exceptions to this rule. Special instructions. There are some specific instructions for some drivers. Drivers of all coal trucks must sign in and produce their current green safety card to the security officer on duty. You will not be allowed to travel to the powerhouse until approved by operations. When you're unloading coal, only 2 trucks are allowed at the powerhouse at one time. One of the trucks will be in the chute dumping and the other will be staged. Once you've unloaded, you must exit the plant immediately as instructed. Drivers of chemical trucks must sign in and produce their current green safety card. Appropriate paperwork must be turned in to the security officer on duty. The security officer on duty will confirm the driver is at the correct plant site on the correct date and will initiate the paperwork process. Lab personnel will be notified and will come to the security office to release the load. Once this has been done, the shift superintendent will be notified in conjunction with the solution or tank farm operator. The ASRC operator will come to the security office, pick up papers, guide you onto the scales, and obtain your gross weight. Gate 3 is staffed with a security officer Monday through Friday. The ASRC operator will escort chemical deliveries back to the unloading station.
Once unloading is completed, the ASRC operator will escort you back to the scales located at the main gate. Your empty weight will then be recorded. You must then sign out and depart the plant. If you are a long-distance driver or a container driver picking up a load of rubber, you must sign in and produce your green safety card to the security officer on duty. When asked, please provide the security officer your booking number. The security officer will contact the shipping office to secure dock location. Shipping docks are located on the south and west sides of the finished product storage warehouse. If you will be delivering to one of our shipping docks, the dock lock must be engaged on your trailer's ID bar prior to exiting the truck. A locked dock will be prominently indicated by a red light on the dock lock sign. The loading and unloading operators in shipping may request your keys to secure the vehicle while they are in and out of your rig with their forklift. ASRC is an environmentally compliant certified company. Therefore, adherence to all environmental regulations and the site environmental policies are closely monitored. ASRC's targets under the ISO 14001 management system include reduce air emissions, reduce waste, address community issues. In conclusion, we thank you for your attention to and compliance with ASRC safety rules. Our vendors provide much needed goods and services to the facility, and we appreciate your efforts.
Any further questions you have may be directed to one of our security team members. Thanks again for your attention, and be safe.